Another pile of tariffs weighs on the markets. It's Friday, September 26th, and here's what you need to know. Tariffs are back. President Trump has unveiled a 100% duty on branded drugs, 25% on heavy-duty trucks, and 50% on some furniture, all kicking in on October the 1st. It's not yet clear if those are on top of individual country tariffs, although the EU's trade deal with Washington does say the base 15% rate includes pharmaceuticals. President Trump says pharma companies will avoid that duty as long as they've broken ground on a manufacturing plant in the US. That's little consolation for our stock of the day, Novo Nordisk. It's down more than 2% this morning. The Ozempic maker has already been struggling in the US with competition from rivals like Eli Lilly. AstraZeneca, Novartis and truck makers Daimler and Stellantis have all fallen steeply in European trading. Watch out too for the latest reading on US inflation. The Fed's preferred measure, the PCE price index, is forecast to come in at 2.7% year on year. That's slightly up on last month. Fed policymakers keep saying they're cautious about future rate cuts because tariffs could still push prices up further, and markets have been forced to rein in their expectations this week. They're now pricing in 39 basis points of cuts from the Fed before Christmas, after the US economy clocked up its strongest quarter in nearly 2 years, driven by the AI spending boom. Good news for the economy is bad for markets, though, because investors are desperate to see more rate cuts. Our number of the day is $14 billion. That's the value of TikTok, at least according to the Vice President, J.D. Vance. President Trump has signed an executive order declaring that his plan to sell the app to US investors complies with the 2024 law. That would have banned TikTok in the US unless its Chinese owners sold. A group of 3 American investors, including Oracle, will now take a stake of roughly 50%, while Chinese owners ByteDance keep less than 20%. $14 billion seems pretty cheap. Analysts have valued TikTok at as much as $40 billion, but it depends whether ByteDance keeps control of the addictive algorithm. And that's what you need to know this morning.